Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Melanie and I do food hauls and a few other bits and pieces. This is my weekly food haul which I film in two parts. The chilled stuff will be part 2. Last week I didn't get to film part 2 because if you don't know, there's antisocial behaviour and harassment going on. There's a certain amount of houses on here who act badly, think it's acceptable, affect people, not just me. But unfortunately, there's not many people complain about it because they're scared of the repercussions based on what's actually happened to me. But I do know of people who have spoken to us and said, like, this is affecting us, but they won't speak out. So it's just me and other people. Well, there's not many people speaking out, by the way. It's just me. And if anyone else speaks out and, like, they get contacted by the police, I get blamed. And there's things I've been blamed for that I don't know has been reported, so then I'm getting targeted with the most horrific abuse and harassment when it's not me reporting it. But yeah, they call it a nice street, but they act the way they do. By the way, they are outside on someone's drive kicking a ball as hard as they can and making a lot of noise. So I don't live close to that house, but it can be heard, so I feel sorry for anyone who lives close to that house. It's just gone very quiet. It was very loud a minute ago, but that does not mean it's not going to carry on. So I have been to Tesco and Asda. At Tesco Asda I spent, it was $53.64, I got $4.20 off, and now it was $49.44 because Asda's now starting to say what the savings are. And then Tesco I spent £105.39, I got £17.5 off, so it was £88.34. At Tesco, I don't really look at the price as it's going up, but there was once I glanced at it and it was only at like £18. I'm like, oh my god, this is going good. Then the next thing it was 50 something, and I'm thinking, god, I'm quite a way through the shopping, I might get it for less than 80 this week. No, I didn't. It went over 100, and then obviously I got the club card discount. So I typically make my own bolognese sauce. Someone that I used to know, I mean, I know who they are, but is a second generation Italian. Their parents were born in Italy and they came over here in the 20s. So I've been taught how to do it the Italian way, or how they make it in the region of Italy. You don't put mushrooms in, by the way. But I don't always want to make it. I think I've got everything I need possibly to do it if I wanted to. But I saw that the sauces were on offer. I mean, it shows how long it was since I bought a bolognese sauce because they've gone up to £3 and I was shocked, but they're on half price, so I got this one. I mean, since when did Lloyd Grossman only have one L in? He's probably always only had one L in, but it looks weird. Does Lloyd have two L's in, or have I imagined that? Anyway, I liked the sound of this one. Then I spotted this one and it reminded me of when I was younger. My mum used to get the big jar ×2. And then she used to put extra onion and garlic in and mushrooms, which I know Italians don't do. And she would cook it for hours. And I've not had it since I was about 17 or 18, but I did love it when I was younger. But that just reminded me of that. I know I've bought it myself as an adult, but not for many years because I've known how to make it. And it's really simple, and it's probably cheaper than buying a jar of sauce, to be honest. Unless you use expensive chopped tomatoes and expensive passata. There's more than just that in it, but there's not much more in it. So in case I want to do it, I've got them. I've got 6 eggs. I used to get these all the time. I've not had them for the longest time because I don't see them. And I used to get them from Asda, and today I just ended up in that section in Tesco. I was just walking along looking and spotted them. I was like, I've not had them in ages. They're really nice out of the fridge just to snack on. They go good with salads as well, but these are my favourite way to have gherkins. Like, I don't particularly like big gherkins. I just don't like the taste of them, but these are nice. I hope they've not changed since I've not had them for a while. I'm not necessarily going to have these, but I spotted they were on offer. I think they were 75p. I do have a pack that's been opened for a couple of weeks. It's in a Ziploc bag, but it doesn't mean they're okay. And there might only be 1 or 2 left anyway. So I've got them. I do have 2 lots of Panadol. Don't know where the other ones are. I've actually had 2, so I'll probably put them somewhere. These are on offer. They're not for me. Oh, the rice. I thought they were noodles. I mean, it's not for me anyway. I think they were 75p. Now, I've never seen this brand before, and I can't... Is it Irwin's? Because I'm reading it upside down. But it was on the end of an aisle. Now, I like cinnamon raisin toast. I like the thin bagels. I like anything cinnamon raisin. Now, I don't typically buy things like this because I feel like you've got to eat it. I'm wondering if you can actually freeze it. Because if I can, I'll freeze half of it, so then I don't feel like I have to go through it. But things like this typically take a while to go stale or go off because of what's in them. But I just fancied a change. I got Squares crisps because they're on offer. There's smoked mini cheddars there. Again, not anything cheese isn't for me, but I've never seen them before. I've got the large brown bag, and then for me I got the brown oven bottom muffins. I really like these. Actually, I finished the packet, but I feel like I've got a few loose ones like loitering around in pockets and in a bag, so I'll probably not fully run out. These were reduced to, like, there was like a snack section where all the Ramadan stuff was. They've now put loads of other things out, because that's where I got like the noodle pot, and there's a few other things that I've got from there. So I picked them up, I've been for ages. I got twirls, and then I've got the oven on, and I've got all the chocolate on here. These were in that section as well, and so were these. These aren't for me, but I absolutely love them. But I know I could easily sit and eat about 5 in one go. I mean, I could probably eat more. I don't think I've ever had more than 5 in one go. It's not something I typically do, but I can't just have one. I literally will always have 2 minimum. I got some all sorts. Not for me, for the dog. Dental sticks. And then I got the whole wheat spaghetti, if it focuses. Because I didn't know if I had any spaghetti in. Then I saw that brand. Begins with B. I can't remember what it's called though. And theirs was on offer, not the whole grain one, whole wheat. Is it whole wheat? Yeah, whole wheat. So I thought I'd just get this, but this was 75p and that one's reduced to 125. Maybe I should have got it, but it doesn't matter because I haven't got it now. There's some limes there. And then in that section where all that was, they had 3 different ones of these. I can't remember which one I picked up first, but I went for the yakisoba one because I love chicken yakisoba. And I forgot to get bean sprouts. I did get 1 pepper, but I wanted that for something else, but it doesn't matter because I would use it in this. And I forgot spring onions, which I'd happily go without and just put red onion in, but I forgot bean sprouts. And I actually forgot to get a stir fry deal, and I was going to have stir fry, so if I do have to go to the shop, I will pick up a pack of bean sprouts because I was planning and hoping to have this week. Now that was Tesco, although there's some Tesco drink stuff. Now we're going to go on to Asda. So I got Nurofen, just an 8-pack. I got these. This is the plant that I got last week that's currently outside in a terracotta pot. It's quite a big pot. Last year I put in, do you know you can get the trays of 6? I think I put 5 or 6 in it, but this is so big and it's going to grow. Because these are £5, whereas you can get 3 lots of trays of 6 for £5. So this is the one that I got. I've got the matching one to go in the other pot, and it's actually going to get planted when I finished all my filming, because I've literally moved the pot to outside the back of my house because they're normally at the front of my house. Well, the other one's been done, it got done yesterday. So this is what's going to go in the other pot, and they're going to match. I absolutely love this. Mine's about to finish, and I knew that Asda did this scent. They do another scent, I can't remember what it is, but it's one I don't like. And they do the bathroom one, and even though I like the bathroom spray, I do not like the artificial grapefruit scent. So I didn't get it, but I like the Domestos one that I've been using. I don't know if they do a different scent in the bathroom one, but I hope they do, and I hope I like it because I do like these Sephora sprays. But yeah, I do love Midnight Blooms, and mine is getting super low. I mean, I may not run out this week, but just in case I do, I've been planning to get this for like the last couple of weeks. These have gone up to 150. I think it was 2 for 250, which I should have done because you say 50p. Or did I imagine that? There was some offer on. I mean, if it's on next week, I'm tempted to get it because she does love a hot dog. And she normally gets rewarded with a hot dog when she lets me brush her. I mean, trying to brush her can sometimes take half an hour to brush her for about 3 minutes because she's a nightmare. But she does get a reward because she knows she's going to get one, but she tries to get one like 12 seconds into being brushed. Then I absolutely love this. It's still on offer. You know what, I should get 2 because when I go to get the next one, it won't be on offer anymore. It's on offer next week. I'll definitely get another one. This lasts me a couple of weeks. I put moisturiser on every day. Sometimes I'll put it on twice, particularly on my legs. Sometimes I'll just like, I definitely put it on all over every day once, but there's sometimes like my legs might feel a bit dry, or one arm might feel dry in one area, so it is really, really hydrating. It's definitely worth the money. I wouldn't pay £10 unless I was really, really desperate for it. I've got one of them left, by the way, my coffee machine there. My iced coffee machine. It's broken. I didn't put water in it. I put it on. The switch kept going off. I held the switch in, thinking it was playing up. And then it was getting hot, and I'm like, why is it not coming out? Yeah, it's because there was no water in it, and I think I've blown the fuse. Well, I hope I've blown the fuse because the warranty expires in 2 weeks, because I had it 5 months before I started using it because I got it for my birthday. And like late last year, like Octoberish time, I got it. It was bought before my birthday anyway. And I think it like 2 weeks time the warranty expires, so I was enjoying it for the last 2-3 weeks. So tip of the day, make sure that you're not stressed out, and don't forget to put water in, because I was stressed out due to Neighbours, not the TV programme, and I just forgot to put water in, which I always put in first before I even put the coffee in, so I don't know. Anyway, so I've been drinking one of them a day. I've not had one today. I need to have one. Some little potatoes, a little bag of carrots, even though they're all quite thin, and I prefer the chunky ones because these are just annoying to... I nearly said shave. Peel, you don't shave your carrots. And I find, and I don't know why, the Tesco carrots don't seem to last as long, even though they go in the fridge, and I don't understand why. I've got half a cucumber because I still have a bit of the half I had last week. Although, oh yeah, I thought I... Oh, you didn't see last... Oh, did you see last week's? I don't know. Cheese bakes, because I did pick up the branded ones, and I noticed these were like 30-40p cheaper. I don't eat them. I don't think they mind whichever ones they have. I've had one of these already, the strawberry and chocolate muffins, really tasty. 2 packs of those. I also got these. I've been seeing them. I go up the world food section. I don't always have time to have a look. I really need to have like 1 week where I can at least spend 5 minutes. I mean, 10 minutes would be better. But I kept seeing these. These are like in the like Korean kind of area where the mogu is, and that bubble tea, which was nice, but I didn't love it, but I'd have it again. But it's $1.75. I have had one because there was 2 mango puddings, and I needed to take some tablets, and I can't swallow them without having food in my mouth, and I know that's weird, but there are people who literally can't swallow tablets, and unfortunately I'm one of them. So I decided to go for the mango because there was a spare mango one. These are $1.95. They are small, but they're super tasty. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. Oh, and by the way, if you can see that, I knocked the salt over as I was putting this out, and I need to get the vac out, but I couldn't get the vac out because there's not enough room. So as soon as this goes away, I have to... Do you know what? I've done that before, and I've knocked over a full pot of this stuff. So I didn't knock over a full pot of it, thankfully. So yeah, it was really nice. I don't know, I feel like it's not like a jelly. Because I was going to say it's like it's got gelatin in, but it hasn't, but it's kind of that kind of thing. And then it's got fruit pieces in, and the fruit pieces are so nice. Really enjoyed it. I can't wait to try them all. I'm going to find it hard not to eat them all in one day because I really want to try them all. I mean, honey melon pudding, lychee pudding, strawberry pudding, pineapple pudding. Can't wait to try them. Let me know if you've tried them. Then at Tesco, I got 2 Pepsi Max. It's $1.79 in there, although I think Asda's $1.74. 4 apple and elderflower sparkling waters. Now, I had to read this twice. I thought I was hallucinating. There was a large selection of these drinks, cordial, squash, whatever you want to call them. People call this pop as well, but I would call that pop. 3 for £3. I thought I was going completely crazy because I was like, how are they doing 3 for £3? I was trying to get the strawberry quadruple strength apple and strawberry squash. Absolutely love it, cordial. And I put a little bit in that, a little bit at the bottom. like less than the amount you'd put in if you were putting water in, and to give it a bit of flavour, and it's almost like it's going to run out in the next day or two. So I went to get that. So at the bottom of the aisle that I went up, because if I would have gone up the other end, I may not have seen these. They had all the Vimto flavours. I'm not the biggest fan of the original one. I don't mind it to some extent. I've not had it for a long time, so I can't comment too much. They had the raspberry and whatever one it was. This one. Now, I love Ribena. Ribena is my favourite, and I would happily drink it every single day for the rest of my life because I love blackcurrant flavoured things. Now, the temptation was to get 3 blackcurrants because I love it. Now, I did look at the calories, and I think it's like 47 calories per drink. Now, if I did that twice a day, that's nearly 100 calories, which isn't too bad, to be honest. But I decided to get 3 different flavours because then I can change things up a bit. I feel like I've had this, but I can't remember what I thought of it, so I can't really comment on it. I mean, I may have made a mistake, but typically I do love anything mango and passion fruit flavoured anyway. Now, I am reluctant with sugar-free things like this, although that cordial squash that I have is sugar-free, but sometimes things like this don't always taste the best. So, you know, and I typically put these in the fridge when they're open and I don't have room for 3. I might have room for 2. So I got the no added sugar Ribena. Now, the last time I had this, which was years ago, I did not like the taste of sugar-free. It just had a weird aftertaste. It had a weird general taste. And obviously, because I've bought the real one, if I have them both open at the same time, I'm less likely to like the sugar-free one. So, because I remember as a child, my mum giving me that when I was on school lunches, packed lunches, because I was on packed lunches and then I was on school lunches, then I was on packed lunches. Like, I don't know what was going on with my parents, but that was their choice. They should always put a carton in of the sugar-free Ribena, and I hated it because it was disgusting. And I don't know why she was doing that to me as a child because, you know, but she did for a very long time, and I didn't like the taste of it, but it was the only drink she was putting in, so I had to drink it. So trying it as an adult, I've not particularly liked it because it doesn't taste good. So I think I will open that one first and have that one open as well. Because if I have that open and that open, I know what will happen. I'll drink that and I won't like that. And I might not like it anyway, but I thought I would get it just because it's not added sugar, but I'm going to hate it. I mean, I'm going to try it. I'm going to be open. Well, I'm obviously open to trying it. But yeah, 3 for £3, so £2 each. So you're basically getting 1.5 for free. So I think it's a bargain. If it's on offer next week, I'm tempted to stock up, but these could last me months. But I might stock up. I might get another 3. I might end up getting the no sugar one. I might end up loving it, but I might get 3 more, and I might get the original Ribena because I do love original Ribena. I'm the type of person to go to the shop to get, the pre-made one. Oh, I absolutely love that. I've not had it in ages. But when I used to live in a different house, there was literally an off-licence. No, it wasn't an off-licence, it was a paper shop. Literally a 3-minute walk from my house. And like a couple of times a week I'd walk and get that. Well, the pre-made one. Although it does taste better when you do it yourself. But anyway, I've talked too much. I got one of them. I did get 2 of these. I had one when I got home. In fact, I had one this morning as part of my breakfast because I had one left from last week. Had one when I came home before I went out with the dog. Some Tesco thick bleach. By the way, these are all Tesco's. Now at Asda I got 2 of them, and then I got the 3 for 2 on the cold drinks. So I got Lucozade, Sprite Zero, which I've already drank, and a Dr Pepper Zero, which you may or may not see in part 2 because obviously I've not filmed it, so I don't know what I am or what I'm not gonna show because I might forget. But that is everything that I got. If you have any questions about any of these items, please leave them down below. If you're new to my channel or you watch my videos but you're not subscribed, please subscribe and don't forget to press the notification button to get an alert when I upload next. I will be putting up part 2 in 3-4 days time because I'm going to literally put this away, put my food in the oven, and then I'll have about 10 minutes to film it. So it will definitely be going up this week. Have a great week everyone, and thank you so much for watching.